Hey y'all, we're excited to give you an overview today of the new Marshall Vintage Reissue pedal line. There's 4 different pedals in this line. These are all faithful vintage reproductions of some iconic Marshall pedals that have been used in a lot of recordings. These are very sought after on the used market. In our repair shop we did a lot of restorations on the old ones, which is getting harder and harder to find those and harder to keep them running. So the fact that Marshall has done a reissue is absolutely awesome. So again, these are faithful reproductions of the originals. These are built in the Bletchley, UK factory, so a really high quality build. Faithful reproductions, you know, they have all the information since they made them originally, so they can recreate them today. And I must say they do play exactly like the ones that I played on before. So all of these are pedals that I'm very familiar with the originals. So for those of you who are maybe not familiar with the history, around 1988, Marshall came out with a pedal called the Guv'nor, which was a distortion overdrive pedal that was really popular. And then in the early 90s, right around 91, 92, they kind of expanded the line. So the next pedal was a Drive Master. That's kind of an update to the Guv'nor. As we play on these, we'll kind of give you a little bit of the subtle differences between the two of them. And next we have the Blues Breaker. So this was a pedal that was kind of hot when it came out. Then you know, I think people kind of lost track of it, but then it was resurrected as John Mayer started really heavily using that pedal in a lot of his stuff. And then the Shred Master, which was the first true high gain pedal that Marshall did. And that's famously used on Radiohead The Bends album, and so those became really sought after to kind of get that tone. They're all actually pretty flexible, but they do have kind of a lane that they fit in. So let's take a listen, because that's the important thing. So the Guv'nor is the first one. So straight amp sound. Here's the Guv'nor. So a really good overdrive, pretty punchy. I noticed right away it does have a lot of compression to the tone, which is kind of similar to what a tube amp would do. The Drive Master is a little more dynamic, and the EQ works a little bit differently. Here's the Drive Master. I'm going to switch between those, so back to the Guv'nor. So the Drive Master is just a little bit more gainier. I think it's a little warmer sounding, just depends on the tone you're going for. They're both pretty flexible if you start playing around with the EQ and stuff. But those are kind of the lanes they fit in. Let's go to the Blues Breaker. This one's kind of a very subtle overdrive as far as how much gain you get. You can dial it up, but I don't think that's really where it fits the best. But as a boost in front of a high gain amp, it would also be good. But as kind of a blues tone is where I really think it shines. So again, here's the amp, here's the pedal. A little bit of overdrive and some compression. I'm going to bring that volume up just a little. So, what I really think it excels at is giving you kind of that compressed, a little bit overdrive tone, really good sustained note response. Switch on that back on. It's kind of that in-between tone. You can dial it up a little bit. it's never going to get that super overdrive sound, more distortion sound that you're going to get out of the Guv'nor or the Drive Master. So then the next pedal up would be the Shred Master, and the name kind of says it all. This is more of a high gain kind of situation. Also, instead of a low, mid, and treble control for the EQ, it's low and treble, and then the center is a contour. So if you dial it all the way up, basically what that is a big mid scoop, which is that kind of metal sound people are familiar with. So that's kind of with the contour turned up, so that's scooped out. If we get back, if you want a little more in your face, kind of mid-range. So that's kind of an overview of the pedal line. They're all actually useful, depends on the tone you're looking for. And they're built really solid, really good stomp switches. The metal frames are actually strong. I know there's been some pedals with this shape that kind of flex when you step on them. These are solid. I really think they're going to hold up well. Sound really good, and we're actually really excited about these. They've only been out a little less than a week. Already sold quite a few of them. So if you're interested, go to our website, check them out. There's more coming in all the time. Catch us on social media, follow us, and if you like what you see, purchase it from us. We appreciate it. All right, thanks. Bye.